Welcome to iCounterSoft, and thank you for joining us. You just taken a massive step toward transforming your countertop business. Now, whether you've been wrestling with spreadsheets or feeling limited by the current tools, the goal is the same. You need a faster, better, and easy way to generate quotes, manage orders, customers, invoices, just to name a few. And that is exactly what we're going to build together today. So if you haven't already, please make sure you have logged in so you can follow along. I know running or working in a countertop fabrication shop can be very hectic, so we've created this short video to help you learn the basics of iCounterSoft. At your own pace, in your own time, we'll walk you through the entire process, from a blank canvas to a professional quote ready to share with your clients. Let's get started. Before we dive in, let's personalize your workspace. See the theme button in the bottom left corner? Click it to switch between light mode, dark mode, or system mode. System mode uses the theme that your computer is set to. Choose whichever feels most comfortable for your eyes. You can always change it whenever you like. I'll use dark mode throughout this training session. We've made getting started incredibly easy by preloading everything you need to practice. Your iCounterSoft account comes with some sample data, including a standalone customer, materials, suppliers, and price lists. These are just sample data, so you can start practicing immediately without having to spend time setting up. All this sample data, from stone materials to price lists, can be customized to match your business. But for now, let's use it to familiarize yourself with iCounterSoft. Now, let's explore your navigation hub. The left menu panel. At the top, you have a search bar to quickly find features. Below that is your Favorites section, for pinning frequently used items. The menu is organized into groups: Dashboard and Analytics, Quotes and Orders, Customer Management, Financial Management, Materials, Team Management, and System Configuration. Each group expands to show related features. At the bottom, you'll find the Theme button and your user profile. Take a moment to explore these groups. Everything you need is organized logically and just a click away. Now for the main event, creating your first quote. You have two ways to do this. From the Quotes and Orders group, click the plus button next to Quotes, or even quicker, from the dashboard, click New Quote. Now let's fill in the quote details. For the name, I'll enter something descriptive like John Smith, 100 Main Street, to easily identify this quote later. The quote number is auto-generated, but you can change it if needed. For the account, select an existing customer account or click the plus button to create a new one. For practice, let's select Standalone Customer. This account is preloaded. Most users use this to create a quick quote for a client before they have an account set up. Choose your preferred units. I'll use millimeters, but inches work just as well. The countertop depth is defaulted to 600 millimeters, but you can change it to match a job specifications. Leave status as draft, since all quotes start as a draft. Payment terms, you have two options preloaded. You can add more later. For now, I'll choose 50% deposit 30 days net and pick one of the sample employees as the salesperson. Fill in the address fields or click Use Account Address. To use the address of the customer account address, add any internal notes you want to remember, and click Save. iCounterSoft creates the new quote and takes you straight to the design workspace where the real magic happens: drawing the countertops. We make drawing the countertops simple using these options. Draw and measure your countertops, work with radius and bump outs, edge treatments and splashbacks, cutouts for sinks and cooktops, add stone color and edge profile, and iCounterSoft calculates the prices automatically. Let me demonstrate, or you can follow along. Make sure you're in Draw and Measure. Simply click, hold, and drag to start drawing. I'll create a simple L-shaped kitchen counter. Release the mouse to finish drawing. See how easy that is? You can zoom in and out using your mouse wheel to get the perfect view. Notice these measurement numbers that appear automatically. Click on any measurement to edit the dimension of that edge. Let me click this one. I can type in the exact dimension I need. Hit Save, and watch the shape update instantly. Next, see this angle button? Click it to change the shape's angle. Let's try 45 degree. Looks great, but let's change it back to 90 degrees. You can also click on the countertop to see more options. Rotate counter left, rotate counter right, duplicate counter, and you can simply drag and drop the countertop anywhere on the canvas. It's that intuitive. Let's just delete this one. Please note, my setup uses the metric measurement system. Yours might be in inches if you selected the imperial system. Now let's move to working with radius and bump outs. Click on any edge to see the context menu with several powerful options. I'll select Add Full Radius to add a radius to an edge. Let's change the radius to 90 millimeters. And save. See how the edge changes? This gives us a beautiful curved edge at 90 millimeters deep. You can pause the video here and experiment with the other options. Next, let's jump to Edge and Splash. Notice the P that appears? That stands for polish. It shows you which edges will receive a polished finish versus rough edges that might be hidden against walls. Click on an edge. See how the menu options change? Now we have options for splashbacks and edge treatments. I'll select 300 millimeter splash. See how the edge changes to a blue double line? That blue indicates the edge has a splashback. Let me click another edge and select Rough Edge. Let's also select this edge and change it to Appliance Edge. Note the color of each edge. They make it clear what each edge is: polished, has a splashback, or is an appliance edge. Now let's move to Add and Edit Cutouts. Click on the countertop shape to see the context menu with cutout options. I'll select Add Sync Cutout first. This dialog appears. I'll choose Undermount Type and Rectangle Shape. For dimensions, let's try 700 millimeters width and 490 millimeters depth. I'll add one faucet hole and leave center measurement as none, then save. Look at that! The sink cutout appears on the drawing. Now I can simply drag and drop it to position it exactly where I want it. Perfect. Let's add a cooktop cutout too. Click the shape again and select Add Cooktop Cutout. I'll enter 900 millimeters width, 500 millimeters depth, and set it for 5 burners. No center measurement needed. Save. Again, I can drag and drop to position it perfectly. But wait, let me show you how easy it is to make changes. Click on the cooktop cutout and select Edit Cooktop Cutout. I'll change the width to 600 millimeters and reduce it to 4 burners. See how it updates instantly? That's the flexibility you need when working with customers. One more thing. Click the shape again and select Outlet Cutout Quantity. I'll change the quantity to 2 and save. Notice that outlet cutouts don't show on the drawing, but they're counted in your pricing automatically. Let's move to Color and Edge Profile. This is where you select the material colors and edge profiles for the countertops. Several products or suppliers and color variants are preloaded for you. So first, I'll select MSI surfaces from the drop-down. The colors and variables take about a second to load. Once loaded, select a color variant. Then edge profiles. I'll select bullnose from the drop-down. For the laminate layers, 1 if there's no laminate, 2 or 3 if you have to laminate 2 layers of stone. So now that materials have been applied, let's click the rename area and change it to kitchen, just so it's clear what area this is. Now, if the job has another area, like a bathroom, then you can click the Add New Area button and add a new area. I encourage you to experiment with adding more countertops and assign them to the appropriate area. If you have multiple areas, your pricing will reflect each area separately. Your customers will love seeing exactly what they're getting for each space. For now, let's move on. Now let's explore the powerful Slabs and Layout feature. Click on the Slabs and Layout tab to see how your countertops will be cut from actual stone slabs. Notice that one slab is already added automatically, but let's add another by clicking the Add Slab button. Now I have 2 slabs to work with, which gives me more flexibility for layout. Let me click on this slab description link to open the slab edit dialog where I can customize the dimensions. I'll adjust the size and click Save. I need to move this splash piece out of the way first by dragging it. Then I'll click on the L-shaped countertop and select Edit Seams. In the Edit Seams dialog, I'll move my mouse slowly along the shape to position the seam right at the corner where I want to split it. Made a mistake? No problem. Just click on the seam to delete it and try again. When I click Save, watch the magic happen. The countertop splits into 2 separate pieces. Now I can click on each piece and use the Rotate Left and Rotate Right buttons to orient them perfectly, then drag and drop to position them exactly where they'll fit best on the slabs. This visual representation helps you maximize your stone usage and minimize waste. As the second slab is not needed, I can delete it by clicking the slab description link and selecting Delete Slab. That's it for slabs and layout. Now for the moment of truth. Let's see our pricing. Click Calculate Price to reveal the complete breakdown of everything we've designed. Look at this detailed pricing display. At the top, you can see the price list being used, tax rate at 7%, any discount percentage if applied, and the expiration date. Everything is itemized beautifully from material costs, edging costs, and even cutout costs. Need to adjust a price? No problem. Click on any line item to override the automatically calculated price. I'll change the sink cutout cost from $145 to $140 and click Save. It's updated. Next, see that small T icon? Click it to reveal the tax applied. Want to remove tax? Click Edit and change Tax to None. Save. And tax is removed from all prices. Want to add something extra? Click Add Other Item, and I'll add a rip-out item. Select Small Size. Keep quantity at 1. You can assign it to an area if you have multiple areas. And save. Notice how everything updates automatically, including the totals, the payment terms we selected when we created the quote, the deposit required, and the balance due after installation. Everything is clearly laid out for you. And of course, the pricing can be fully customized for your business by editing the price lists, which we'll look at in another lesson. Congratulations! You've just created a complete professional quote in minutes. Now let's save our work and see how to deliver it to your customers. Notice the Save and Save As buttons at the top. Save updates the current quote, while Save As creates and saves a new revision for version control. You'd normally create a new revision when your customer requests a different design or option. Let's just save it for now. Now I'll click Exit Edit and confirm to leave the editing workspace and go to the quote view. This quote view gives you a clean overview of everything we've created. Now here's the exciting part. You have two powerful ways to deliver this quote to your clients. Click Print Quote to see 3 printing options. I'll show you the standard print. It gives you a clean and professional layout. You can print this to a printer or save it as a PDF, perhaps to email it directly. Let's close this and let me show you a modern way. Click Email Content to see the email content generator. This generates the content ready for you to email to your clients. I'll select the standard template and click Generate Content to automatically create professional email content. Look at this. It generates the email address, subject line that includes the quote number. Down here is the complete message content. You can copy and paste all of these into your own email application. But wait, there's more. Right-click on the quote link, select Copy Link Address, and paste it into a new browser tab to see exactly what your customer will see. Your clients get a beautiful online quote with quote details, ask a question, and accept quote tabs, and any actions they take will be automatically emailed to you. This level of professionalism and convenience will absolutely set your business apart. When your clients view the quote, the email viewed date will automatically update, just to give you an idea if they have viewed it, so you can take appropriate action. Now let's customize your price list to give your business maximum flexibility. Navigate to System Configuration. Select Price Lists to see all the preloaded price lists that's ready for you to use. You should know that the countertop pricing come from the prices you set in one of your price lists here. These price lists give you a good starting point, but you'll want to create one customized for your business. Let's first make a copy so you can do so. Click on the Actions menu and select Copy Price List. Name it whatever makes sense to you. I'll just enter a name like Retail 2 and click Copy Price List. Give it a moment to copy. Now you can edit this new price list without affecting the original samples. As you can see, pricing items are grouped into tabs. General settings are settings for the price list. Labor covers fabrication and installation. Edges covers all items relating to edging, including splash. Cutouts covers sink and cooktop cutouts. Other items currently has ripout and substrate, but you can add more. Let's make some changes. The price of cooktop cutout. Let's change the price of the cutout that is up to 900 millimeters from $75 to $80. I'll leave all the other attributes as they are since they're already configured properly. Let's go to Edges and make one more change to the small bevel edge, from its current price to $25. Click Edge Profiles again to collapse it. Then click Save to save the changes. So this is how you customize pricing suited to your business. Don't forget, you can also override any price on a quote, just like how we did in a previous lesson. Congratulations! You've just learned the basic features of iCounterSoft. But this is just the beginning. There are many more powerful features waiting for you to discover, so I encourage you to experiment and explore to make the most out of the platform. If you need any help along the way, we've made it incredibly easy to get support. Look for the support widget in the bottom right corner of your screen. Click it to open our support chat. Even if support isn't online, we'll respond within 24 hours. Remember, we're here to help with whatever you need, whether it's importing your existing materials, customers, or providing custom training or any technical questions about the platform. And we're planning to add more features such as job scheduling for measuring and template collection appointments. So please stay tuned for more updates. Finally, there'll be more training videos coming soon. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll be notified when they're released. You now have the foundation to make the most out of iCounterSoft that will save you a lot of time and minimize costly errors. We hope the platform will make your job a lot easier. See you in the next training session.